sportsmen who have suffered career-ending injuries in the country. Dr. Hamisi Ali Kote approached our team ready to offer treatment to one of the injured players who narrated his struggles with a knee injury in our part one segment of the Sideline. Now, here's part two of Sideline with our sports reporter, Peter Mora.
Wani mzuri tu wakati uko ground, but ukishaumia utatafuta replacement, utaka hapo. Yeah, team itaendelea. Most players wanaumia sana. I can't mention names here, but wanaumia, wamepata injuries, wamejishughulikia. But ukishajishughulikia, those clubs want them back to those teams to perform again for them.
Sony Sugar showstopper John Wao was in the verge of calling quit his playing career after suffering a career-ending injury thanks to a special feature story dubbed Sideline Part 1. Dr. Hamisi Ali Kote, a chiropractor and a specialist in fascial manipulation, came to the rescue.
I was in India about 3 weeks ago, and I came across a clip you had done. And when I came across that clip and you were discussing these footballers who have had injuries, I really felt, wow, there's a journalist out there who has a keen interest in players' well-being. And maybe I should reach out. And I did. When I reached out, I was surprised how quick you responded.
Dr. Hamisi is the Chief Executive Officer of Premium Rehab and Wellness Center in Parklands, a clinic that offers a unique medical model that looks at health based on metabolic balance, structural balance, and emotional balance.
After coming back home, that a lot of young people have no jobs, and they have careers with different sporting teams, and these careers are getting shut because of injuries. And when these guys have no other hustle and their career has ended, then they have no way of providing for their family. Okay? So I started wondering, how can I be of help? But then again, as you know, most teams, most sporting people have their own doctors, have their own therapists. So it's a bit difficult to penetrate that market. This year is a year that we have to make sure we treat as many sporting people as possible. And my passion has been for those, especially the injured ones who have been kicked out of clubs, are the guys who I would want really to work with. Either you're a runner and now your career is getting to a slim because of an injury, you're a footballer, your career is getting out because of injury, you're a rugby player, you're a basketball player, whatever sport you play.
Goalkeeper John Wao has been on the sideline for close to 8 months with a knee injury. Even after surgery was conducted on his knee, Wao still complained of instability in the left knee when running.
His first injury was the ankle, okay? And after he injured his ankle, he has hurt his leg twice, and he has had surgery twice on that leg. But even now, even after the surgery and after rehabilitation, the leg is still weak. Why? Because there is still a pull from the older injury. Why? Maybe the older injury was actually never rehabilitated properly, and that is contributing to an imbalance that is causing pain. So you have to be able to understand the injury mechanism, number one, and also be able to understand the compensation pattern so that you know where do you start and where do you end.
Developed by Luigi Stecco, a physiotherapist from northern Italy, fascial manipulation is the 3D anatomical model that aims to create tensional balance between the musculoskeletal internal organs and the balance itself helping in free grinding of the body. For John Wao to make it back to the field comfortably, he will have to undergo 6 sessions of fascial manipulation at the Premier Rehab and Wellness Center in Parklands.
We need to be able to contribute to the sporting fraternity, because we have a tool that is different, we have a tool that is very, very effective, a tool that is used international, and a treatment method that less side effect but a lot of results.
Due to repetitive use of the fascia, older athletes are more prone to sports injuries, especially joints problem, than young athletes.
Depending on your body type. and how your body is. Those people who, let's say, have flat foot, chances of you getting hurt are easy because biomechanically you have a disadvantage. So people who don't get injured easily, most of the time you find they are blessed in a way for their body to be aligned. But people who get a lot of injuries, their body, it's not that the body is not strong, it's strong, but they have some faults that unless they are addressed before they start having these high impact sports, they will get injuries.
Proper nutrition as well as appropriate injury rehabilitation process are essential for maintenance of the fascia, which is a band or a sheet of connective tissue.
When you take pain relieving agents, be it injection, be it drugs, it's like if you get your car and you drive your car and your car shows check engine. And what you do is you get a pliers and cut the check engine wire so that you don't see it. But the problem is still happening. So sometimes, the athletes have no choice because they have the pressure from their clubs, but most of the time it's the athlete who suffers.
I feel blessed to at least kutana naye leo. I didn't know I can meet a person that can give me hope again in my career. Because for real, I'd lost hope. You undergo surgery, rehab, but things are not working well. But he has given me hope, and with the treatment that he has given me, and he will still be giving me, I'm going to get back into playing. And thanks to you.
You're most welcome.
Thank you.
Most welcome.
Head, shoulder, knees and toes, knees and toes. We all know the songs from way back when we were kids, or rather when we were young. But do you really know what connects your muscles and body organs together? And why it is important to take care of this body part called fascia? Peter Mwaura, sidelined KUTV.